Hello, good morning. I'm Lourdes Llorens, head of the marketing department at Nerval Cosmetics. Welcome to all of you who are now connected for the event that we have kindly prepared for you. This morning, we will do a show cooking to introduce our latest innovation in body treatments. Our revolutionary liposculpting and firming lines, Naturals Body Feeling. We all know that to achieve good results, we must adopt new routines, take care of ourselves, implement a healthy diet, and exercise regularly. That is why we have developed an all-round plan for you to work on your personal well-being. And you may ask, what is this personal well-being? Personal well-being is the state of a person whose physical and mental conditions give them inner satisfaction and peace of mind. It's really about feeling good about yourself, taking care of yourself inside and out. Therefore, Naturals Body Feeling is an intensive plan based on these three pillars, which are the cornerstone of our new body care line. We will be talking about this healthy plan in depth here today. And then there's a fitness plan, which we will also discuss later, which must be included in our daily lives from here on in. Maria from Saboreanda is here with me today. She has worked closely with LeviSsime to prepare a very exclusive plan for the brand. A plan featuring very easy and healthy recipes that will help us maximize the benefits we are looking for when it comes to taking care of our body and mind. I'll leave you with Maria, although I'll stay by her side to give you all the necessary advice to help you put it into practice. Thank you so much, Lourdes and team. I'm delighted to be here today, sharing my recipes and supporting this wonderful plan. As Lourdes said, I have prepared a meal plan with recipes, a weekly menu with many healthy, easy options, using fresh products. And today, we will be giving you a sample of this plan by presenting you with 4 wonderful recipes that I think you're going to love, and which are a clear example of this whole proposal you are discussing. So here's a summary of the recipes. Great, let's get ready to start working. We will make a tomato salad with burrata cheese and some seasoned grapes. You can also make it using any fruit you'd like. We will also make Coco Ceviche, Avocado Gazpacho, and finish with a dish that can be enjoyed as breakfast, snack, or dessert. A nicely served fruit with yogurt, also an important ingredient. Presentation is very important. I will start with the tomato and burrata salad, telling you what to do as I go. Great! Please tell us what you're doing. This is very true. We are often drawn to the appearance of the food. Yet, it's important to bear in mind that working with top quality products is also what defines and complements the dishes beautifully. Ultimately, by having good ingredients, the dish practically makes itself. I totally agree. It's much easier to get a good recipe or a good result when you have a good product. Certainly, the better the product, the less you will need to work on it, and the simpler the recipe will be. We won't even have to hide the ingredients because a good tomato needs very little preparation. So, this is the idea, to make the products the protagonists and, in the end, eat something tasty, healthy, and without any hassle, because time is also a factor, and it is scarce nowadays. Yes, that's the thing. In the end, we often want to make recipes that are easier and healthier. But it is true that day-to-day life eats up our time. And many times we eat the first thing we can find because it's difficult to prepare a meal. And healthy dishes do need some preparing. However, this does not necessarily mean it has to be complex, because if you plan ahead and think a bit about what to eat during the week, you can make a nice plan and have just enough time to prepare the recipes, or have them almost ready. Exactly. In the end, eating healthy and eating fast doesn't have to be at odds with slightly less healthy options. It is only a matter of good organization, good planning, and dedicating time to a weekly menu. We are dedicating time to ourselves, and food is a very important part of this. It is also important to take time to go grocery shopping, to have one day a week to sit down and think about a menu. Planning ahead and going grocery shopping is going to be key, because when we hit the fridge, we will have many healthy options. Simply having cut up fruit or the like, something we can grab on the spot to avoid resorting to
que vamos a poder tomar en un momento sin tener que coger otras opciones que no son
tan saludables.
Claro.
La improvisación
unhealthy options. Yes, improvisation is bad for healthy eating.
Para conseguir esto.
Exactly, yes. Take a look at what I'm doing here. I've cut the tomato. I've put the burrata in the center. And now I'm going to add some seedless grapes because they're going to be easier to eat. I'm going to split them in half and serve them around. Grapes can also be sautéed, which adds a little extra flavor. Oh, that's nice. As an idea, you can brown the grapes a little bit, and they look great too. And if you don't have grapes, you can use apples, pears, figs, any seasonal fruit you can find. Cheese can also be adapted to your liking. Sautéing it will add a nice touch, a different texture. That way we can combine fruits and vegetables which look great. That way we can make a cold salad or a warm salad to add a little variation. Same as cheese. I use burrata cheese, which, for those who have not heard of it, is similar to mozzarella but with a creamier core, as it has more cream inside. But you can also use any cheese you'd like, goat cheese or a more mature cheese such as Parmesan. I always say that cooking must be adapted to your liking, to make it easy and accessible to everyone. That dish already looks so good. Now let's finish the dish, but without dressing. Let's add some spices. We could also add a pesto sauce on top, but with some spices and a little olive oil, we're good to go. So, as you can see, this is very simple. I will also add some rocket leaves all around, olive oil, and that's it. Our first dish is now ready. This really needs little else. It's a very complete dish, and it actually looks great. And it's very nutritious as it has some greens, protein from the burrata, and fruits. And the fruits and greens are also a source of carbohydrates. If you like, you can add a small piece of bread that will enhance the flavor when the burrata is cut and mixed with the tomato juice. But this is up to your liking. Here it is, first dish done. I will now move on to prepare the second recipe, a Coco Ceviche. I will prepare this Coco Ceviche, but once ready, I will let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes, or until we finish the rest of the dishes, because the longer it sits, the more flavor this recipe will have. For example, I recommend making this recipe to take with you if you are going to work, or if you're going to be away and want to take something to eat because you have a party or something in the afternoon or evening, because you can prepare it in the morning. There is no issue with leaving this dish in the container for a few hours in the fridge, as it will be more flavorful. That's right. If you leave it in the container and let it sit, it's likely to become more flavorful. It will surely taste much better. Yes. And Maria, where do you get your inspiration for all this? Do you start by mixing ingredients? Because we also have that formulation side, the innovation side, and I see that the formulation of our products is very similar to the mixing of ingredients in the kitchen. We are both looking to have the best ingredients to get the best results that deliver what I'm looking for. That freshness, that firmness, in our case, or having a fresh dish for summer. These scenarios are very much alike. Actually, you guys are also cooking, creating recipes in a way. And in terms of what we have been discussing, in all recipes you need to have a goal first, to know your objective, whether it is a healthy recipe or one based on seasonal produce. But most of all, we need good ingredients. Good ingredients and the right ingredients. With the right ingredients, in either case, the result will always be phenomenal. Let me tell you what I'm doing in this recipe. I'll add all the ingredients to a glass jar, mix them together, and let the mixture sit. That's why I said that this recipe is also great to keep in the fridge. It is prepared in the jar, so it is not messy, and then it just sits in the fridge. Can it be stored for more than 2 or 3 days? For example, over the weekend? A couple of days? It can be stored for a couple of days, sure. Perfect, just to keep that in mind. You have to keep in mind that the longer you let it sit, the more flavorful it will become. It is best to let the onion sit for a while. Not necessarily for 2 days, but it does need a few hours to lose that strong taste, because onions, in this case, it is a red onion, always have a stronger taste. And texture will also change over time. So, for this dish, my recommendation is to let it sit for 2 or 3 hours. I'll show you now how easy it is to make this dish, and then you can just put it in the fridge. I will cut the onion in julienne strips or as finely as possible. This is also to your liking. You may also dice it, chop it, as you wish. In terms of texture, the onion should be noticeable when eating. Avoid grating it because you will get more of a juice. It should be noticeable. Personal taste also comes into play here, as you can chop the onion in large or smaller pieces. Did you choose this onion because it's tastier? Yes, I chose this onion because I always recommend red onion for making ceviche, as it has a slightly different flavor. And after it has been marinated with lime, the next step in the recipe, both the texture and flavor are a better option over other types of onions. Other onions may get softer. You can make it using different types of onion, using spring onion, for example, but I believe that the best choice for ceviche after adding lime juice to it is red onions, because it has more body and it does not go soft or mushy after sitting for a while. Right, I think it has the perfect texture. I'll add this onion in here. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, but I'm so hungry. I'm getting hungry watching Maria cook, because everything truly looks fantastic, everything she's making. You do need some planning to work in the kitchen and have a healthy diet. Above all, you have to be organized. It is very important. You have to be clean. You have to be tidy. Yes, you have to be tidy. I can confirm that tidiness and cleanliness are ultimately important after having been cooking for a long time. If you are not careful with these details, everything gets piled up and it becomes messy. Knowing the recipe we will be cooking, being well prepared is very helpful. That's all there is to it. All you need is a little planning. Maria, recycling is also very important here. Packaging, for example. I see you're working with a recycled glass bowl. Yes, I use it a lot. I use glass a lot, and I use anything that can be washed and reused.
puede lavar y volver a usar.
A reutilizar.
Of course, we have also thought a lot about this matter, about having recycled packaging.
Tener unos envases reciclados y
All the
hemos
packaging in our
trabajado
naturals
todos los
line
envases
is
de
made with
nuestra línea
material
natural
extracted from
son,
sugarcane.
de caña, extraídos de caña de
That's the good
azúcar.
thing, as it is a renewable source. CO2 emissions are eliminated. It is a much more sustainable packaging, and therefore, it is recyclable packaging.
Es un envase mucho más sostenible.
We have also focused on this aspect because we also like to take care of the planet. We have a sustainable commitment to what we do, and it is important.
Y el que cada día tener ese compromiso sostenible con lo que hacemos y es importante. Igual que
Es muy importante
sí.
realmente y
It is
saber
very
que
important,
hay unas
really.
empresas
We
que
also
tienen
appreciate it when
mucho
powerful
poder y
companies
que
that
llevan
reach
a
many people
muchas
take these
personas
details
que
into
toman
account,
esos detalles
because
en
in the
cuenta,
end,
porque al final
everyone
en
does their
casa
best at
hacemos
home.
lo que podemos,
But the
pero
more
cuanta-
people and the more
cuantas más
companies
personas y más empresas
nos
estemos,
involucremos
that get
mejor.
involved,
Sí,
the better.
perfecto.
Yes, excellent.
Ahora añadimos el
maíz.
maíz.
Okay,
la
moving
cebolla
on.
roja,
Now add the
fruta
corn,
juliana,
julienne red
la
onion,
levadura de
lime
lino
zest,
y
and
zumo de
lime
limón.
juice.
Aquí
This
también
would
voy a
also be according to
rallarla, la
taste.
pongo entera,
I use the
selecciono
zest of a whole
lima y
lime
zumo
and
de
the
limón.
juice of half a
Vale,
lime.
María, si por ejemplo no disponemos de lima en
Okay,
algún momento,
Maria,
tenemos
since
los
ingredients are pretty
ingredientes
basic,
bastante
if maybe
básicos,
we don't
y a
have a
veces pues,
lime as we're not used to having one around,
tanto al tenerla en
we could
casa.
use a lemon.
Con limón,
It is
en este caso,
doable.
Se podría hacer con limón.
Just
Lo
swap the
podríamos
lime for the
cambiar.
lemon.
Se podría hacer con
You can
naranja.
also use orange because it goes very well here as well. Any citric fruit works great with this recipe, as they actually deliver great results. Let me see what I have here. I don't think I'm missing any ingredients. I have the onion, the lime, the lime juice,
La cebolla,
exactly,
el
a pinch of
maíz.
salt. I will now add a whole can of cockles,
Una pizca de sal.
even the cockle juice.
Y ahora voy a
We will
añadir
also use the juice here, as we were discussing earlier about recycling.
Se podría
Con el
hacer
jugo
con
del
el
berberecho.
jugo.
We're
Todo.
going to use
Aquí vamos a
everything.
aprovechar, mira, como
Todo.
hablábamos del reciclaje,
Del reciclaje, vamos
y
a
del
aprovecharlo todo.
aprovechar,
We are going to add everything, the juice and the cockles. This is why I say it's a great option. Super fresh, super healthy, and all we have left to do now is stir and let it sit for a little bit. This entire ensemble will
y
get
ahora lo
mixed
único
with
que
the
vamos a
lime.
hacer ya es remover y dejar que repose un poquito. Y no tiene... Todo este jugo va a ir con la lima mezclándose.
Mezclándose
y-
la
And the
pizquita de
pinch of
sal.
salt.
Exacto.
Let's not add vinegar because it already has lime in
Ya
it.
lleva sí, ya lleva la lima.
Ya se
Perfecto.
mezclaría así. Hacemos que se...
And so we mix it all well so that everything is well balanced, and then we let it sit in the fridge. What we can do is give it a little shake every time we open the fridge to look for something and let it sit again. But this is all there is to this recipe. We have prepared 2 recipes in no time to show people what we were talking about. Healthy options can be made fast, so we have no excuses not to have a balanced diet. All you have to keep in mind, of course, is that you need to plan a little bit and have a guide.
Claro,
que
eso
nos
es
ayude.
importante. Eso es lo
That's
más
the most
importante
important
para
part.
no improvisar,
Avoid
porque
improvising
esa
because
parte
this is the
negativa
negative
de
side of
controlar
eating.
lo que es la alimentación
Si llegamos
saludable.
a casa y
no
no
sabemos-
tenemos,
If we get
no
home
tenemos
and don't know
nada,
what to
tenemos
eat,
hambre,
we
lo
have
más
nothing
probable es
ready,
que
we're
vayamos a
hungry,
coger cosas
chances
que no
are that we
queremos,
picked the
que
wrong
nos
meal.
toquen. Yo también
I also
recomiendo-
recommend to
yo
avoid
siempre
keeping food we
recomiendo
don't
que
want to
tengamos
eat in the
comida, que lo
house
tengamos en
because
casa.
that will increase the
Porque eso va a
chances that we will
aumentar
eat
las
it.
probabilidades
So,
de
if we
comer.
always have in the
Entonces,
fridge
tenemos
healthy
cosas
options such as
saludables,
nuts,
por ejemplo, la despensa.
fruits, cut fruits, as we mentioned before,
La nevera,
and for dinner we have pre-made
está
dishes,
cortadita, como
this
estamos
is
hablando.
one that will
Para
be
cenar,
very
preparaciones
helpful.
así. Todo
Anything
esto
else
nos
is
va a
about
ayudar
changing
en
habits,
días un
but
poco,
having
en
options
nuestro
like
día a
this to
día nos va a
eat
ayudar a
better
tener
will help us in our
elaboraciones
everyday
mejor.
life.
Perfecto.
Perfect. Since we have prepared these 2 recipes, Maria, what do you say if we learn a little bit more about our natural line and watch a video that we have prepared where we explain all the benefits that the different products can bring about?
Que hemos preparado para ver todos,
Shall we
dónde
take a look
está
at
todos
it?
los beneficios
I
y
think
todo lo
it's
que me puede
great.
aportar
We'll
los
talk about it
diferentes
after.
productos. ¿Te parece que
Fantastic.
lo veamos?
Me parece
All right,
genial.
let's watch the video with all the products and the
Estupendo,
step-by-step
pues,
wood
vemos el
therapy
vídeo
routine we have
con
prepared.
todos los productos y el paso a paso que hemos trabajado con maderoterapia.
Natural Body Feeling is a body program consisting of 5 highly innovative liposculpting products in the cosmetic field. formulated with more than 92% of natural ingredients and high antioxidant power. The active ingredients provide a reducing, draining, and firming effect on the skin, reshape contours, reduce volume, and eliminate cellulite, based on chronobiology activating lipolysis. In addition, it contains an ingredient that guides the active ingredients like a GPS system, favoring its efficacy. The wood therapy kit used in the ritual consists of ribbed roller, cube roller, Swedish cup, and contouring board. The wood therapy ritual enhances the results and benefits of the entire body range. The massage's precise and refined technique makes this ritual an effective method, providing incredible and visible results from the first session. Open the necessary lymph nodes in the body massage to achieve a correct elimination of toxins. Perform gentle pumping on the nodes using the index and middle fingers. In circular motions, press for 3 seconds and release. Repeat each pressure 3 times per node. Apply the Natural Body Feeling Sculpt Concentrate Flash vial over the entire area to be treated, performing deep motions for greater absorption. Spread Natural Body Feeling Sculpt Cryogel over the entire leg. And Natural's Body Feeling Sculpt Thermal Gel over the buttocks and hip area. Spread the products out, performing upward motions and applying medium pressure. To perform the massage, spread Natural Body Feeling Sculpt Cream over the entire area to be treated. Knead longitudinally and transversely, quickly and continuously. Perform concave padding, creating a vacuum effect and generating a traction lifting of the superficial skin layers with respect to the muscle. Knuckle kneading with both hands. If the area has greater adiposity, the fingers can be crossed to perform knuckle kneading in order to exert more pressure. Using the rib roller, massage from the malleoli upwards to warm the internal tissue. Apply it 10 times in long and short longitudinal motions. Perform zigzag motions. Apply it 10 times in short motions, exerting medium pressure. Once the calf has been treated, bend the leg to the side to massage the outer area more intensely. Using the cube roller, perform repetitions in upward, downward, and circular motions. The motions must be slow and smooth. The fat is removed from the adipose tissue. Perform upward and circular motions to lift the buttocks area. The Swedish cup shapes the body, treats localized adiposity and tones. Massage in dragging motions towards the nearest node. This moves liquids and fats and promotes the eliminations of toxin. Massage the buttocks area in upward motions to lift it. Using the contouring board, drain the treated area. Start from the malleoli to the lower buttocks section. Each part of the board must be adapted to the area being worked on to increase its coverage. Perform the motions towards the inner area of the buttocks. The Natural Body Feeling Concentrate Flash Vial, Natural Body Feeling Sculpt Thermal Gel, and Natural Body Feeling Sculpt Cream are applied to the lower back and waist area. Performing a combination of manual kneading motions, concave padding, and knuckle kneading. Massage upwards and transversely using the rib roller. Massage performing side and upward motions using the cube roller. Massage using the Swedish cup, first towards the spine and then towards the abdomen to ensure correct drainage. Massage using the contouring board, directing motions towards the abdomen. The body is shaped in this position. Massage in side and upward motions. It's important to thoroughly rub areas with greater adiposity accumulation. Rub in upward, downward, and circular motions in the direction of the muscle to remove adiposity by means of vibration. Perform motions towards the nearest nodes. In the flank area, direct the motion towards the abdomen. Spread the products out by performing a combination of manual kneading motions, concave patting, and knuckle kneading. This position provides access to massaging the front part of the leg, concentrating on the inner knee area and the inner and central thigh area. Massage using the rib roller, cube roller, Swedish cup, and contouring board in that order towards the inguinal node. Adapt the pressure according to the treated area. Spread the products out and knead all over the abdomen. Rub the abdomen widely in a clockwise direction. Press the middle of the abdomen strongly. Perform short upward, downward, and transverse motions exerting medium pressure. Short upward, downward, and side motions exerting medium to gentle pressure. Transversal motions from the sides to the middle of the abdomen. Upward, downward, and transversal motions, ending in the lower abdomen node area. Shape and promote the elimination of toxins by performing an abdomen drainage with the board. Spread the products out and knead transversely with the whole hand from the elbow to the armpit. Using both rollers and the board, toxins are mobilized and eliminated, performing motions from the elbow to the armpit node. Finally, perform the vasoconstriction and lymphatic drainage starting from the wrist to the armpit. Naturals Body Feeling, the revolutionary liposculpting and body firming range. Maria, what do you think of the line? Is it super comprehensive? They look like good products, and I'm really looking forward to trying them as well. Well, I just wanted to tell you that the line consists of 5 products. They can be combined to create different types of treatments depending on your needs in terms of results. If you want more firmness, then you choose Naturals Body Feeling Chirogel, which is more firming and has a cooling effect. If you want to further reduce cellulite, then you'll love the Naturals Body Feeling Thermogel, which reduces and has a greater impact on fat nodules and helps further reduce cellulite. And then, for in-booth options, we have combined the entire plan to include the remaining 4 products. Then we have a home maintenance pack with Naturals Body Feeling Sculpt Gel and a wood therapy roller. In-booth treatment includes the 4 products: Chirogel, Thermogel, Sculpting Gel, Massage Cream, which, when used together in the booth, can help you drop up to 1 size in 1 month. Imagine that, 1 size. I mean, imagine if you combine it with healthy eating and physical exercise as part of your daily life. You'll look great every summer. That's very nice. Well, how about we continue preparing the dishes? I will talk to you about the products. And if you have any questions, Esperanza Amaya, our beauty technician, is available to answer them. So, let's see what surprise you have in store for us with the 3rd recipe, Maria. Well, the 3rd recipe will also be very fresh and feature very good products. Again, we will be able to keep it ready and fresh in the fridge since it can be eaten at any time. and it is also a very healthy option as it is made with avocado. It is an avocado gazpacho. The avocado also adds a delicious creaminess. This recipe will have avocado, cucumber, a bit of lemon, onion, and also raw spinach, something that we often use cooked only. Okay, we're going to make a very green and very tasty gazpacho. You will see how nice the color and texture are, and we will decorate it a bit to make it look even nicer. We can make this recipe in no time, in 2 minutes, that's it. I wanted to ask you, Maria, as we often find it difficult to choose an avocado in the greengrocers because we don't know if it is ripe or too hard or too tender, what is the secret to choosing a nice avocado? Well, the secret would be to first touch it a little bit and see if it's obviously too hard. If it is too hard, it is too green. But if we squeeze it a bit and notice it is softer, and we are unsure how green it is, we can check this little cap here to check its ripeness. Oh, that's interesting. We can take this off and take a peek. This one looks very green still. That's why I didn't pick this one and just left it there, as it is too green still. If it is ripe, it should look brown. If it looks black, it means it is overripe and too old. You can check the condition by removing this. So, when I go to the greengrocer, I usually ask for some avocados that are ready to eat, like this one, and others that are still green so I can leave them outside in the fruit bowl to ripen. So it's a way to keep them at home, in the fruit bowl. If you want them to speed up their ripening, place them next to the apples. This will help them ripen. Removing the little cap is a nice trick. So, what is it that I'm going to add here? I'm going to prepare all this using a blender and blending them raw, of course. As we know, vegetables have many properties and nutrients, and we also know that it is better when we don't cook them. Why? Because they will thus retain these nutrients. 100%, of course. They will be better preserved, and spinach as well. That's why we use them raw here, along with the rest of the ingredients. Just to share a bit more information with you, and even though you already saw it in the video, all of our natural body feeling products are formulated with over 92% natural ingredients. And we have ingredients such as ginkgo, ivy, Indian pennywort, oil extracted from cashews, etc. In other words, they are all natural ingredients that also provide us with the ultimate benefits we want to deliver with our creams. Exactly what we said before. The formulation of creams is like a recipe. Just like a recipe. By combining all these ingredients, a specific cream to provide the specific benefits that we are looking for in the salon can be formulated. Yes, it is not very different, really. I think the world of cooking truly runs across multiple sectors. In the end, everything is a recipe. So, I've added the avocado and the cucumber. I will now add spring onion. This is to taste. If you don't like spring onion, you can leave it out or add less. It is totally up to you. Onions always enhance flavors. I'm going to use half today because we're making a smaller serving. And I'm also adding 1 avocado. In case we're making more, we could add an entire onion. You need to measure the quantities used. I keep the other half spring onion to use in another recipe. I have a garlic clove here that I will also add. Again, with the garlic clove, if it repeats on you and you don't want to add it, that's fine. You can add it or not. You can also blanch it before to prevent it from repeating on you. Blanching means dipping it into hot water. In boiling water. And cook it for a little while until it is softer. Yes. And that takes away most of that strong taste that garlic has. So, do you usually shop at the local market?
Super fan.
Yeah, I'm a super fan of markets. I mean, I really back them up. It's just that I find them to be wonderful places, something that is a luxury. I mean, I go to the market and it makes me happy because I see what we discussed earlier, the seasonal fruits and vegetables. You understand when it is the best time to consume it. Seasonal products usually have better prices, so we will also save in that sense. Any produce, when in season, is at its best. It is also great from a nutritional perspective. We normally support the economy of the area as well. We can talk to the people who actually farm these products. So I think it has all the necessary ingredients I need. The market has the values and the ingredients necessary to build a nice kitchen. It is true. I've already added the onion. I guesstimate, but in the recipe, all the ingredients are measured and weighed. But since I've made it more than once, I simply guesstimate. I'm adding some spinach, a little bit of lemon juice, salt, water, and then grind it very well, and that's it. Lemon has that antioxidant power too, and it brings it into all recipes. About seasonal vegetables, Maria, what are the vegetables and fruits of this season, winter, spring? Artichokes are available now, which are at their best. I'm a huge fan of artichokes and I use it a lot too. We have broccoli, we have pumpkin, mushrooms are still available to be enjoyed, as well as pumpkin. It's a good time to eat them. Broccoli, kale, leafy greens in general. Here we have kale and broccoli, spring onions, carrots. These are organic carrots. Exactly. For those who like eating raw carrots, which I really love, I always recommend buying them as they are here, stem and all, because they're usually more tender. Great to eat raw with hummus or any other option. In fact, the plan includes a recipe of making hummus with other items, so these carrots would be perfect. Right, I'm going to blend this in. It's going to get a bit noisy. All right, let's see how it looks. Check out how nice the color is. Okay, you should start setting up the booths to perform the fantastic Naturals Body Feeling treatment, which will provide the draining, firming, anti-cellulite effect that we are looking for, and that we can start now and maintain throughout the year. This is important to follow, along with healthy eating and regular exercise.
Y lo que es el ejercicio continuado en tu día a día. Ahora, si queréis,
now, if you want, we can take a look at the sports section we have prepared for you. Maria, do you practice sports? I do practice sports all the time. About 5 years ago, I discovered Pilates, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I used to practice a lot of sports before. I played basketball for many years when I was younger, but then I had a hard time finding a sport that I liked and that I wanted to practice. In any case, I think that everyone has their own sport. It's just a matter of finding it. I walk a lot. I'm very active, but Pilates, I can't go without it in my day-to-day life. If you want, we can now watch a video with a few exercises. This set of exercises features options to start, warm up, and cool down to help you internalize it and include it in your daily routine. Perfect, that's excellent. I'll keep on blending over here. Maria will continue blending. Let us watch the video. Hi, Hi, I'm Anna, and I've designed a fitness plan exclusively for LeviSsime's Naturals Body Feeling. The routine consists of 3 parts: a basic warm-up, the exercise regime, and the cool-down. With these exercises, a good diet, and consistency in the use of natural body feeling products, you'll achieve personal well-being. Want to join me in this plan? Now that we've warmed up, let's get down to business. Will you join me? Now we are down to the last part of stretching and breathing exercises called the cool down. I hope you liked it. Remember, eating healthy, a little daily exercise, and Naturals Body Feeling will make you feel good about yourself. Pretty intense, right? It looks promising. I also look forward to start. Start with the plan. As you can see, we created an initial warm-up. Then set 1, where we teach you 4 or 5 exercises, followed by set 2 with 4 or 5 additional exercises, and a cool-down set for stretching. You can find all the exercises as well as all the recipes that Maria is preparing for you in this complete guide to personal well-being. You can download this guide from this very same page where you are now connected. You can find a section where you can download all the recipes, the weekly plan, and the fitness plan. Everything you need for your daily routine. Okay, Maria, all we have left to do now is to plate this dish. Let me take a whiff of it. Here we go. Spectacular. And the color too is very natural. It's very green. We are matching the recipe. It is very good. I'm sure it's delicious. As I was saying, I added a little more water to match the texture to taste, but that's all there is to it. And with the previous recipe, you can keep it cooling in the fridge in a glass jar. Just shake it before eating to mix all the ingredients. And that's about it. I'm going to plate it to show you how to present it. As we were saying, you also eat with your eyes, so making dishes look nice is very important. So what I will do is add some black sesame seeds to the avocado gazpacho. You could add white sesame too, or any other seeds you prefer, but always making sure its color contrasts so it looks prettier. I'm going to add a little bit of sweet corn. And finally, a drizzle of olive oil that we didn't yet add to the gazpacho, to include it at the end. We add it here. As you can see, it is very easy. I'll leave it here for a moment. I'm going to plate this one as well, so we can have it set too.
emplatar este y así ya lo tenemos también.
We have let this one sit already for about 20 minutes.
20 minutos.
Sí, y ya
So we
luego
can
ya
now
tenemos
move on to the
la
last
última, que es
dish,
la fruta.
the fruit.
Bueno, María, ¿qué me
Perfect,
dices de
Maria.
estos
What do you
manteles que
think
tenemos?
about these
Bueno, me
tablecloths?
parecen ideales.
They look great to
La
me, they
verdad es
really
que
do.
Son de la marca
They are
Socios,
from
¿vale?
Sokios.
Este está
This one is inspired
en
by
la
the
colección
olive
Olivo,
collection,
y el
and the
blanco
white
que
one we
tenemos
have
está
is
inspirado en la
inspired by the
colección Mediterráneo.
Mediterranean
Les
connection.
damos las
We would like to
gracias
thank
a
Sokios, who
por
has
colaborar con
partnered with us,
nosotros y nos
and
ha
let us
prestado
use
los
these
manteles,
tablecloths today for this
¿vale?
great
Para-
presentation of
para
fresh
hacer hoy
dishes that you have
esta
prepared for us.
presentación tan estupenda de estos platos tan frescos
La
que
ver-
nos has traído.
La verdad es que
I have actually
la-
partnered with
la-
Sokios before,
la
and they
empresa
truly
Socios,
have
que-
beautiful
con la que yo he
table linen.
colaborado en otras
In fact, I
ocasiones,
have this one at home
tiene
from the
una mantelería
Mediterranean
preciosa.
collection.
De hecho, esta
Anyone who
casa
knows
es
me
del
knows about my
Mediterráneo.
love for the Mediterranean and everything that has the word Mediterranean in it. I saw it and I couldn't resist. And they are really beautiful with the olive branch, so reminiscent of our area too.
Pues nada, también los podéis
You can
encontrar en
also
su
find
página
them
web,
on
en
their website at
sokios.com,
sokios.com. I'm going to leave this here. Yes, let's leave it there and move on to the third dish. I'm going to start with the last recipe. And let's go to desserts. This dish can be served as a dessert, fruit, snack, breakfast. What we said earlier, you can take it whenever you feel like it because it's super versatile. You can, of course, adapt it to your taste. Maria, we have worked today with fresh dishes, mostly because they are more convenient, and we have left hot dishes aside. But you will find hot dishes like eggplants with lentil bolognese, as well as other very elaborate and easy-to-make dishes in the guide. That's the thing about Maria. Everything she makes is very easy and convenient. As you said, there are recipes that follow my style, that are quick, healthy, and have lots of vegetables like broccoli cream, for example, which is great. I prepare it almost every week because I think this cream has many nutrients, and it goes along great with some sautéed chickpea. I mean, the proposals include hot dishes like soups and stews, summer recipes. There's a little bit of everything so that everyone can choose their own recipes depending on the moment and how they feel like. In any case, the more options we have for everyone, the better. I'll plate this. This is a proposal. As I said, the idea here is to eat fruit and have options for breakfast, snacks, and dessert, but with fruit as the main ingredient. I've used pineapple, and I will be adding strawberries too, which are in season now. The best option is to work with organic pineapple, natural ingredients, as we have discussed, just like the ingredients in our line. Yes, it is peeled and sliced organic pineapple. One trick that you can try at home, but we cannot try here as there is no stove, is to grill the pineapple. This option could be just as tasty. Grilled pineapple. Grilled pineapple or charcoal grilled pineapple. If you have the option, it would be fantastic. But all these fruits, pineapple, melon, they exude their natural sugar and get caramelized. So it's a fantastic and delicious option. We will move forward now with the uncooked fruit, but keep in mind you have the option of grilling the pineapple, which is wonderful. I'm going to add yogurt, a plain Greek yogurt here as well. I like everything to be sugar-free. All dairy products, I always use their natural unsweetened format with nothing added. We can later add a little honey or cinnamon if desired. Just a little bit on top. Spices also help. They help a lot. They enhance the flavor. Let's see. I'm making 2 dishes here. All right. This one is for you, and this one for me. Excellent. We're working on the dessert, and now the dessert is ready. All right, I'll leave this here. I don't want to stain it. And this recipe, I call it recipe, but it is something so very simple that it can be made with any fruit you like and any yogurt you like. As I said, this is a natural Greek yogurt, but you may also use coconut yogurt or soy yogurt, protein yogurt, any product you regularly use at home. And you could add spices to your liking here. Cinnamon would work very well. Some chocolate chips too, such as pure chocolate. The higher the percentage, the healthier. Exactly. At 75% and above, the sugar content is lower. So, some chocolate chips would also go very well here. And I still have to add the nuts.
Teníamos los frutos secos que estábamos aquí abriéndolo. Estos son unas almendras laminadas.
These are some sliced almonds, which I will add like this, and that's all. As I said, a quick, simple proposal, a little different kind of fruit salad, adding a gourmet touch. I see that the presentation has a lot to say. It really does stand out. I'm going to leave this here. This one, I'll leave it next to us. And these would be the 4 options. Let's go over them, Maria. Let's have a look at them. As first course, we could have these 2 types of salads, ceviche with tomato and burrata salad. If we wanted to have a single dish, maybe this one with the cheese, fruit, and vegetables would be a perfect choice. And maybe these 2 would go together, the gazpacho and the ceviche, as a first course. That would be it. The Coco Ceviche with red onion and lime, tomato salad with grapes, and any seasonal fruit you want and like. It has tomatoes, grapes, which could be sautéed, rocket leaves, and burrata. The blended avocado gazpacho has been the easiest dish, and the fruit with yogurt and nuts option. Excellent, Maria. It actually has been a pleasure. As you can see, we have here all our products, the 5 products that are part of the line, as well as a great plan. A healthy diet, the weights here that encourage us to start working out and implement it in our everyday life. And then everything the Naturals Body Feeling Plan entails with all our products, especially linked to wood therapy, which helps to tone and work on the whole body in depth, thanks to all these natural wood tools. This is really a unique plan, a luxury plan. We would really love if you joined us in this plan. Please remember that you can download everything you have watched today here and that Maria has shown, along with other recipes that we have prepared for the weekly menu from Monday to Sunday, both first and second course as well as desserts. You can download the guide that we have worked on. And we hope that you've enjoyed this show cooking session with Maria. We could make other recipes and check other options later on, but I strongly encourage you to try it and implement it in your daily life and that you follow it. And of course, I hope that the entire Naturals Body Feeling body line will help you improve and get those results that you expect and we all long for. Thank you very much. And Maria, thank you again for being here with us. It's been a pleasure, really. Likewise, and I hope to continue cooking and coming here. This has truly been a great plan. The perfect proposal. Great. Thank you all and see you soon. Goodbye. See you later.